My name is Lynnzie Varese, and my Instagram and Facebook, you can find me under Madam Healer. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, but I have been living in Huntsville for 13 years. And I do consider myself an artist, to which I express my creative capacities in multiple avenues. So I enjoy dancing, yoga, movement therapy, creating content for like holistic health education. And I'm currently a nurse.
So what made you get into content creating initially?
Initially, it started off with me just...
Make some eye contact.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Make some eye contact.
I'm trying to record.
This one's close. This one's waist up.
Which one's waist up?
This one's waist up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It started off with me having a desire to share the information that I was discovering, whether that was about health or demonstrating something that I felt confident about, especially like doing yoga and fitness and things related to that. Now it's more so, I think I would seek a community for all of my expressive avenues.
If you could dive into one and just hone in on one, what would it be?
Education.
Really?
Education. At the core of what I enjoy doing is teaching other people something. Yeah.
My mom's an educator.
Okay.
She's been teaching like since I was in 5th grade. She won't leave.
Okay.
I'm telling her to retire. She won't leave. Yeah. But it's something feeling about teaching. I will say that. It's something feeling about it. Not even just in the traditional sense of schooling, just teaching somebody something.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot to do that. You got a lot of patience.
I don't teach children.
Oh, no kids. She looked at the camera for that one. No kids.
I don't teach children.
Let's clarify.
Teaching people the therapy, the stretching,
yes.
the dancing, and stuff like that.
I mean, even with that, you have those people.
That is true.
I can't do that.
Yes. Yeah, I have 3 kids. And
oh yeah, you did.
I do enjoy studying the way the mind works. And one thing that I learned was how sometimes you can just visualize an aspect of a person that's trying to come through, trying to express themselves. And I think that what makes a person a good teacher, a good educator, is being able to bear witness to that. Sometimes it takes for someone to just witness another individual's greatness in order for them to be able to be in a position to perceive it themselves.
That's exactly true, because somebody was talking about it recently. I think it was Lisa Ray, maybe one of the older actresses, and she was talking about the lack of seeing that, and then the 90s rolling around, early 2000s, and you see this big boom of black people in TV. It was really because black people could afford TVs and we weren't watching the white stations, and they was like, well, let's throw some black shit on there. But that's neither here nor there. But I completely agree for those reasons.
Yes.
With the educating, what do you think is the biggest hurdle to tackle?
People being able to see their own strength. But oftentimes, some people might see that a little too much. And what I found myself lately telling other people who seek my guidance is to study your weaknesses, not your strengths. You're so used to what you're good at that you don't even know how to improve, because you never observe deeply where you're lacking in, your weaknesses, to sum it all up.
Why do you think that is? Is it like just our culture? Is it how society is doing right now? You think it's old or new?
No, I think it's something that's deeply ingrained. And I do think that the way our societal structure is formatted right now, it makes something like that, i.e. missing the side of you that's not fully exposed, it makes it a lot easier. We have a lot of things that we can use to cover up what we got going on.
Yeah.
Shoot, even me, y'all see this? Beat down to the gods, okay?
You hear
but
me?
if I wasn't confident in my own flaws, then it would just be me covering it all up rather than addressing it from the core and then out, inward and outward.
That's a yoga talk. You see?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Exhale.
Inhale, pause, exhale. It's in the pause, you guys.
So to me, I've seen that too, especially with photography, you know, some people are just not confident in front of the camera, and they're the most confident people outside of that. But from what I've seen, I feel like a lot of it is like rooted in childhood. What do you think as an adult we can do to help tackle that with the lack of confidence, the lack of value, self-worth? What do you think would help, in your experience, tackle that and build that confidence up?
This is so interesting that you asked me this on this day, because I was just saying how today was so spontaneous for me. Like, I seen this online to come here, and I was like, what else do I have to do? But that was me honoring a part of myself that was never allowed the capacity to be spontaneous.
Yeah.
So it's addressing an inner wound that oftentimes I don't have the chance to see, to encounter. But really, I think that, and this let me know if I'm going too far.
You're not.
Okay. When you learn to transcend dichotomies, i.e. things that cannot exist without one or the other, like good or bad, you begin to see things from a different perspective. You start to align with a position that you perceive as being truthful, your truth. And for each person to build up their confidence, they have to take a moment to step back and understand what wired them to be the way that they are in this day and age. What got them there? What made them this way? But also honoring that.
Yeah.
Giving themselves the space to honor that within themselves.
I think that's a problem with a lot of people. They're quick to give grace to everybody but themselves.
Yeah.
Like, they pass it out, but when it comes to themselves, they're like hard. Like she was saying, that imposter syndrome. Like, no, I can't be this good because it's easy to me. But I think sometimes people forget that there's a difference between gifts and talent. Just because it's easy to you doesn't mean it's an easy task.
I feel that. I feel that. And that's totally understandable, because I was just thinking to myself how extending grace, that to even be in the season of being in the position to extend grace, you please give it to yourself first and foremost. Please.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You deserve it. Bit by bit, every day.
Okay, so today you win the lottery. You get to spend it how you want to.
Okay.
What are the first 3 things you're doing? We're not talking about assets, not a house, not a car.
Okay,
what are the first 3 things you're doing?
You're not fucking.
We might have to skip number
First
1.
3 things I would do. I'm gonna go eat, ball out, probably get crab legs for sure, 2 pounds at that. And I would even catch a flight, a boat, honey.
Where would you
a
go?
chopper. I don't even care. Probably Africa, Tanzania. I'm gonna go to Tanzania and Tanzania. I don't know. However you.
I'm American, so.
I believe both exist. This world
Right.
is infinite possibility.
All of the above. Okay. So that's one thing. Catch a flight to Tanzania for some crab legs. I heard they cream crab legs are delicious.
For the crab legs.
For the crab legs.
Wow.
For the crab legs. I'm gonna find the clearest water I could possibly find and go submerge myself within it. And 3,
Not for them. I use Alibaba, which is just weird.
I'm gonna lay down somewhere and pray. Pray for more. Pray for management, better management. It came here for a reason. I obviously have proven myself worthy.
Yeah.
Let's double this.
Yeah.
Number 4, and getting me a coach. Somebody got to show me what to do with this. Yeah. That's what I would do.
Would you need a coach at that point? You're already rich.
Shoot, I know me. I know me. That house I'm about to buy about to be something serious.
Now, ideally, like, this ain't part of the interview, this is me being nosy.
Yeah.
Ideal house. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms?
Honestly, I like something small and quaint. Like, give me like 5 bedrooms, maybe 4 bathrooms, 3-4 bathrooms.
I mean, she's way
Small and quaint.
In terms of what I could,
Oh, you have 3 babies.
I got 3 kids.
Duh,
Yeah, they
that
all
makes
need their
sense.
own spot.
That's 4 bedrooms
And I would
automatically.
love for them to have their own bathroom because honestly, I don't believe in kicking my kids out. Please stay here. I don't feel right with y'all out there in that world. I know what's out there.
The world is crazy.
And they, you know what? I was about to say too much on this.
No, you're not. I mean, if you don't want it in there, we ain't gotta.
They not.
They not.
They not. You know, they some angels. They some angels, and this world is not angelic all the time.
No.
So
No.
I would prefer that they stayed in home. But you know, they're free to do what they want.
You sound like my mom. I was 21. I was like, yeah, it's time. She's like, oh, you sure you don't want to wait till you get married? I wasn't even dating anybody at the time. You sure you don't want to wait till you get married? Because I was talking about going to Nashville's 3.5 hours away from where my mom stayed. So she was like, okay, well, I can't do anything but trust you, but if you need to come home, come on home. And I stayed there from 18 to 21, did not pay a lick of rent.
Don't you love it?
Nothing.
Don't
You
you love
need.
It's a blessing.
And I hate, let me go ahead, I'm finna stop mine because I'm finna be problematic. I hate when people out. So
That talk.
I talk the talk.
Talk that talk.
I definitely walk
about
it
what
too.
you believe in. You talk.
I'm gonna walk.
Yourself, how would you?
okay.
I guess I'm sure it's going to depend on the way that they bring it to you. But how does your mind prepare to deal with somebody that actually is dealing with that type of conflict, inner conflict, that they don't have a good inner voice, they don't have a good self-speaking inner monologue?
Oh man, I think because I've seen so many variations or so many extremes of it, I take one stance, which is to just remain neutral. Like I try to focus on, and this I don't care how people perceive this. I focus on like creating a space within myself where like I'm almost shielded, but by doing so it allows my presence to be more solid for this person. I understand that what they're going through, they're battling between these things. There's this really deep inner turmoil that's happening, and I think I try to focus my presence on being more grounding in a space like that. Where in other times, yes, I can be very effervescent or expressive, but here I open the space to allow revelation. I want you to allow things to reveal themselves. And sometimes people don't be ready to be in the presence of someone who's exuding this type of peace, which is a whole story in and of itself, where most people think they're peaceful, they're not, because they're not even skilled in the art of war. So because I've already walked through the fire, because I've already done the work, and because I've already been there, done that, when I'm watching you go through that, I can truly demonstrate peace in this situation because I've been there.
I want to keep talking to you, but I want to stop you because that's gangster. That's all I got to say.
I mean, and that was probably some of the realest shit I ever taught myself or learned on my own will and accord. And it's one of my favorite things about connecting with other people, you know.
Where do you fall in your siblings?
I'm the oldest.
Of how many?
Well, okay, I'm the oldest of my... Hey, it is what it is. I'm the oldest of my mother's children.
Okay.
I'm the second oldest of my father, all of my father's children.
Is the oldest a boy? Mm-hmm. So you're the oldest regardless?
I'm the oldest female, yes.
The oldest regardless.
Girl.
But do you have a outro?
An outro.
An outro?
Yeah. How about this, since we were being spontaneous?
It helps when you can see yourself so much.
And this is why I call myself Madam Healer. Today was very spontaneous, and if you happen to see this, whoever sees this, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for holding space, and I hope you take it up bigger and better.
And cut.